In this lesson, we're going to learn how to say, I want to do something. I want to eat. I want to go in Japanese. First, we'll review some of our basic verbs. We're going to be reviewing them in the mas or polite form. Ikimasu, to go. Tabemasu, to eat. Nomimasu, to drink. Kaimasu, to buy. Kaimasu. Sumimasu, to live. Sumimasu. Shimasu, to do or to play sports. Shimasu. Mimasu, to watch or to see. Mimasu. Aimasu, to meet. Aimasu, to meet a friend. Aimasu. Tsukurimasu. Tsukurimasu, to make. Tsukurimasu. And kikimasu, to listen. Kikimasu. We're going to use this set of basic verbs as they all fit in well with the meaning of want to do. Let's look at the structure required to change these verbs from the basic verb to I want to. The structure we need to look at is to remove the must from each of the verbs and replace it with tai. Tai. So we can call this the tai form of the verb, or the way we say I want to. So for example, ikimasu, to go, we remove the mas, we change that to tai, and we can make the sentence like gakko, meaning school, gakko ni ikitai desu. I want to go to school. Gakko ni ikitai desu. The desu is just a formal ending. We can say gakko ni ikitai to our friends and people who are on our same level. Gakko ni ikitai desu, the polite version. I want to go to school. Yakitori, a very popular Japanese food. Yakitori o tabemasu, to eat yakitori. If we want to say I want to eat yakitori, we change that mas ending to the tai ending and say yakitori o tabetai desu. Yakitori o tabetai desu. I want to eat yakitori. Ocha, Japanese tea. Ocha o nomimasu, to drink Japanese tea. Change the mas to tai. Ocha o nomitai desu. I want to drink Japanese tea. Ocha o nomitai desu. Kuruma o kaimasu, to buy a car. Kuruma o kaimasu, take off the mas, add tai. Kuruma o kaitai desu. I want to buy a car. Kuruma o kaitai desu. So let's practice those verbs one more time. Ikimasu becomes ikitai. In a sentence like Tokyo ni ikitai desu. I want to go to Tokyo. Tabemasu would become tabetai. And our example sentence might be Chocoreto o tabetai desu. I want to eat chocolate. Chocoreto o tabetai desu. Nomimasu, to drink, becomes nomitai. I want to drink. And our example sentence Mizu o nomitai desu. I want to drink water. Mizu o nomitai desu. Kaimasu, to buy. Kaitai, I want to buy. And our example sentence, CD o kaitai desu. I want to buy a CD. CD o kaitai desu. Sumimasu, to live, would become sumitai. I want to live. Okinawa ni sumitai desu. I want to live in Okinawa. Okinawa ni sumitai desu. Shimasu. Remove the mas, add tai, becomes shitai. I want to do or I want to play of sports. Judo o shitai desu. I want to do judo. Judo o shitai desu. Mimasu, to watch, becomes mitai. I want to watch or I want to see. Sono eiga, that movie. Sono eiga o mitai desu. I want to see that movie. Aimasu, to meet. Aitai, I want to meet. In the example sentence, Suzuki-san ni aitai desu. I want to meet Mr. Suzuki or Miss Suzuki. Tsukurimasu, to make. Tsukurimasu, to make. Tsukuritai, I want to make. Tsukuritai. Keiki o tsukuritai desu. I want to make a cake. Keiki o tsukuritai desu. Kikimasu, to listen. Kikitai, I want to listen. Ongaku o kikitai desu. I want to listen to music. Ongaku o kikitai desu. All of those example sentences show you that we put the tai on the end of the verb replacing the mas and add des to be polite. In Japanese, simply saying tai des is quite hard, quite harsh, almost giving an order, I want to. So what we often do is we add a formalized or adult term to the end of that, which is to omoimasu. Tai, to omoimasu, is a lot more polite, a lot softer. It kind of is the difference between I want to and I would like to. I would like to, but I have no actual demands. Tai, to omoimasu, instead of just tai desu. For example, Tokyo ni ikitai to omoimasu. I think I'd like to go to Tokyo. Tokyo ni ikitai to omoimasu. Chocoreto o tabetai to omoimasu. I think I'd like to eat chocolate. Chocoreto o tabetai to omoimasu. Mizu o nomitai to omoimasu. I think I'd like to drink water. Mizu o nomitai to omoimasu. A lot softer, a lot more adult, a lot more polite. CD o kaitai to omoimasu. CD o kaitai to omoimasu. Okinawa ni sumitai. Okinawa ni sumitai to omoimasu. I think I'd like to live in Okinawa. Judo o shitai to omoimasu. Sono eiga o mitai to omoimasu. I think I'd like to see that movie. Suzuki-san ni aitai to omoimasu. Keiki o tsukuritai to omoimasu. Ongaku o kikitai to omoimasu. Turn off the audio, practice reading those sentences, or turn off the visual and see if you can say the English as you're listening, or write the Japanese.